everyone, it's Jen. Welcome back. So today for you, I'm so excited. I have my October TBR that I'm going to share with you guys. So I decided to participate in Becca's Spookoplathon. Here is the board. I printed this out on my computer. She does her TBR with a Monopoly style board, and this is her special Halloween edition. I will link her video down below if you want to check it out. In that video, she goes into detail of what each of the spaces mean, which I'm not going to do for you here today, but obviously when I do my rolls, I will explain the prompts that I land on. And she's so creative and she did such a good job. I have played this before and loved it. Now I'm going to do 8 rolls because 8 is the average number of books I read in a month. However, if you roll doubles, you have to add a bonus roll. So that number could be more than 8. We shall see. Now, with these prompts and the books I pick for October, in the perfect world, I will read every single one and give you my thoughts, but we'll see how the month goes. I do have a out-of-town vacation in there, so I'm hoping to get some reading done there. But overall, these will be the books I pick from, and I will try to get to as many of them as I can, but it is so fun. So again, here's the board. Also, in her channel, in the description of this video, you can download like a packet that tells about all the rules, all the, what all the prompts mean, and then there's also a paper you can print off that has both community chess cards and chance cards. So I just did 4 of each because with the amount of rolls I'm going to do, the chances of me I'm not going to land more than 8 times, right? So for the chance cards, what you were supposed to do is put a prompt on there. So the prompts that I wrote are new to me author, something from my fall TBR video, witches, and something that I something I recently purchased. So those are my different prompts. So I'm going to shuffle these when I play. And then for the chance cards, I put 4 different book titles. So those are The Dark Corners of the Night, The Attic Child. Those are both from my TBR for fall. So is Hester. And then this one I'm hoping to get to just because I want to kind of throw in a romance with all of these darker, spookier reads, and that is Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. So those are my chance cards. So before I play, I will shuffle them one more time. Let's shuffle them now. So yeah, let's just get started. All right. Okay, I'm so excited. It's time to get started with rolling. So again, I have my chance cards and my community shelf cards, and we're starting on go. If I roll doubles, it's a bonus roll. Okay, roll number 1 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, pumpkin carving. That's a fun one. So pumpkin carving, the prompt for that is a book with a face on the cover. So that's roll number 1. Okay, roll number 1, face on the cover. So this is for my fall TBR as well. This is perfect because what do we have? A face on the cover. This is Promise Not to Tell by Jennifer McMahon. I love reading a Jennifer McMahon book at this time of year. She is one of my go-to ghosty, spooky writers. I love her books. This is a little bit more backlist. It says, a woman's past and present collide with unexpected results in this hauntingly beautiful debut novel set in rural Vermont. So it's her debut novel. I didn't realize that. Okay, so this is 41-year-old school nurse Kate Cipher has returned home to Vermont to care for her mother who's afflicted with Alzheimer's. On the night she arrives, a young girl is murdered, a horrific crime that eerily mirrors another from Kate's childhood. 3 decades earlier, her dirt poor friend Dell, shunned by classmates and known as Potato Girl, was brutally slain. Dell's killer was never found, while the victim has since achieved immortality in local legends and ghost stories. Now, as this new murder investigation draws Kate into her past and present, they collide in terrifying, unexpected ways. Nothing is quite what it seems. I'm going to stop reading there. So there's her face on the cover. It's a shorter book. It is actually only 250 pages, so this one should be a quick read. All right, roll number 2. Okay, roll number 2 is 8. Oh, and it's doubles, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jason. What was that prompt? Let me look it up. I can't remember. She was so creative with creating this, you guys. I am so impressed. I love it. I've done this before, and it's so much fun. Okay, let's see. Jason. Escape Camp Crystal Lake alive. Read a book with 13 letters in the title. Oh my, this is going to be hard. 13 letters in the title. Okay. Okay, roll number 2, you guys. Oh, I got doubles, so that makes it up to 9 rolls for this TBR game. So roll number 2, put me on the space, the Jason space. The prompt for that is a title with 13 letters in the title. And for that one, I'm going to do One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This is something that I bought actually last year and didn't get to in the spooky Halloween fall season. So I'm excited to get this. There's actually book 2 is out now. This was also in my fall TBR, so I won't go into too much detail. But we have magic, we have monster, we have kind of a gothic fantasy as far as I can tell. It's such a beautiful cover, and I think I'm going to be obsessed with this. I think I'm going to like this one. So that's for roll number 2, 13 letters. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 13 letters, making sure. All right, roll 3. Roll number 3 is 4. Community shelf. Community shelf. Okay. These were shuffled. Let's see what we get. Latest purchase. Okay. I have a couple that could possibly work for. That's exciting. All right. Discard it over there. Okay. Roll 3. Community shelf. Community shelf. I pulled the latest purchase, and I am so excited I was able to fit this one in because I cannot wait to get this one read. This is We Used to Live Here by Marcus, is it Kliewer? I don't know how to say that. But We Used to Live Here. This is about a story where there's a young couple, they flip houses, and someone knocks at this house that they're working on, knocks on the door and said, hey, we used to live here. Can I show my daughter around or show my kids around? I can't remember. And then they never leave. They don't want to leave. There's something ghosty in the basement. I heard this book will creep you out. That's exactly what I want from it. I have high expectations for this one. So yeah, that will cover the latest purchase. This is going to be roll number 4. That is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ghost Tour. So Ghost Tour, that prompt is, there's my dog coming in. Ghost Tour is a book with some kind of history element. So historical fiction would work, of course, but any kind of story that's based on a true story would work for this one. So that's really exciting. I'm excited for that. I have an idea in mind already. Roll 4, a ghost tour. Okay, so this took me a minute. I had an idea, and I found it, and it's going to work. So, A Witch in Time. Now, hear me out. I think this is historical fiction-esque by Constance Sayers. What I think will fit for this prompt is because we're following a character who looks like she's living more than one lifetime. So we have a lifetime in 1895, one in 1932, 1970, 2012. So it says, Sayers weaves a spell of love, lust, and magic to create a page-turner like no other. A smart, engrossing debut from a writer to watch. A narrative rich in historical detail, brightened by flashes of humor. A most rewarding read. So I like the dark magic. I love the love story trope, and it looks like, because the different timelines, it looks like we're going to have some historical detail. So that's what I'm going to pick for a ghost tour. Also, this cover, for some reason, just, you know those pictures you can take like at amusement parks? They're like old-timey photos, and they're in this sepia tone, and this just makes me think of like old times ghost. I don't know. It just fit for me. So there you have it. All right, we are going to be on roll number 5. Okay, roll 5. So we got 9 rolls. Roll 5. is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Something spooky. Something spooky. All right, perfect. All right, 5, I landed on a green space, spooky. So this prompt is anything that was spooky to you, spooky cover, any kind of premise that sounds spooky. And so this one has vampires in it, and I don't have any vampires so far, and I love a good vampire book. So I'm picking up The Serpent and the Wings of Night. This is book 1 again, and a duet, actually, a duology. Book 2 is out. I could have sworn there was a third book that just came out, but maybe that's like a spin-off or same world, different series. But this is a Crowns of Noxia novel. We have a vampire story. I've heard really good things. We have a adopted human daughter of the Nightborn vampire king. And she lives in a world where everyone is trying to kill her. Her only chance to become something more than prey is entering a legendary tournament held by the goddess of death herself. So yeah, we have vampire houses, we have games, we have competition. Literally, if you lose, you die. And you have a ruthless vampire killer. So this sounds amazing. I think there's a love story in it as well. So I've heard great things. I'm excited to get to that one. Okay. Oh, another roll doubles, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A chance card. Okay, let's see what chance is. Ooh, The Dark Corners of the Night. Okay, that's on my fall TBR. I've read from Meg Gardiner before. I am excited to read that. That's a good one. Oh my gosh, now we're up to 10 rolls, you guys. Okay, so roll 6 was a chance card, and the card I pulled was Dark Corners of the Night by Meg Gardiner. This also would have worked for face on the cover, but this is it book 3 in the Unsub series? I think. But yeah, so I really enjoyed the other books I read in the Unsub series. These series are based upon real life serial killers, so that would have worked for history too. But real life serial killers, and it's just kind of a twist on it. And yeah, I've enjoyed the other ones by this author in this series. So there's that one. This one's probably going to be dark and messed up. I love it. All right. Okay. Roll 7 out of 10 now. Instead of 8, we're at 10 rolls. 3. Oh, I thought it was going to be doubles again. Thank gosh. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That is a highest rating on, or let's try that again. All right. So 3 is highest rated book. I probably will just filter my Goodreads for that. And go with that. So highest rated. That's, I mean, good. If it's highly rated, then I'm probably going to enjoy it. Okay, roll 7. My highest rated. So I went to my Goodreads and I filtered it by books that I own on my TBR, and then I filtered it from highest rated, and number 1 could not be more perfect, you guys. It's Empire of the Damned by Kristoff. This is another one that I wanted to read this fall. I am trying to make these work for obviously what I want to read. This is book number 2. I do kind of want to read or listen to a spoilery recap of book 1 because I did read it a while ago, and there's so many characters, so much detail, but I gave it 5 stars. It was dark and addicting, and I could not put it down. I love, again, books about vampires. So this is book 2. I've shown this book off recently in one of my my fall TBR video, but again, it has these beautiful pages inside. It's just a beautiful exclusive edition, and I am so excited to have this on this list. I'll probably read this one. I hope to read all of them, but we shall see. Oh. Okay, 3 more rolls, unless we get doubles again. 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Community shelf. Okay, let's see what the community shelf is. Ooh, a prompt with a book about witches. Okay, I'm excited. I have a lot of those that I want to read this October, so that's perfect. Okay, so we got another community shelf which was witches. And for that, I have something from the library I am excited to try. This is Cackle by Rachel Harrison. I love this cover. I don't know, something about the green. I don't think this is like a spooky evil witch kind of story. I think this is a more of a heartwarming story. Like witty page turner, it says. So I'm not even sure what this is about, but it's been on my radar for a while. So it says a dark, funny, frightening novel about a young woman meeting a witch who might be too good to be true. So it says all her life, Annie has played it nice and safe. After being dumped by her longtime boyfriend, Annie seeks a fresh start. She accepts a new teaching position and moves from Manhattan to a small village upstate. She's stunned by how perfect and picturesque the town is. The people are all friendly and warm. Her new apartment is dreamy too, aside from the oddly persistent spider infestation. Oh gosh. No, thank you. Then Annie meets Sophie, beautiful, charming, magnetic Sophie, who takes a special interest in Annie and wants to be her friend. More importantly, she wants Annie to stop apologizing and start living for herself. That's how she lives. Annie can't help but gravitate toward the self-possessed Sophie and start to spend more and more time with her, despite the fact that the rest of the townsfolk seem a little afraid of her. Sophie's appearance is uncanny and ageless. Her mansion is in the middle of the woods, feels a little unearthly, and she does seem to wield a certain power, but she couldn't be, could she? So I think this is like I said, a more witty, heartwarming, not spooky witch story. So I think that'll be nice to kind of throw that in there, a little lighter than some of these other ones. So Cackle, I had this out for my library, supporting my library. Okay, 2 more rolls. Oh boy, that was a little aggressive. Let me go grab it. Okay, we'll do a re-roll because it was off camera. All right, roll number 9 is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Present. So something that I want to read right now is kind of the prompt for that one. Let me double check. Yeah, present. A book you want to read right now. So that's easy. Next one gave me present. So something I presently want to read. I want to take this on the airplane with me on my vacation next week, or October 4th I leave. And that is Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. This is number 3 in the friend zone. I read 2 in September and absolutely loved it. So I just know this will be a good time. It'll be an easy read. It will suck me in, and I'll probably finish it on the airplane. So we'll see. But yeah, so Life's Too Short, Abby Jimenez, book 3 in the friend zone. This one, we have Vanessa Price. She, her mother and sister both kind of die young, and she's taking care of her half-sister's daughter, who's a baby, and then enter Adrian Copeland, so someone that she barely knows, but he's kind of the secret baby whisperer, and he also has a geriatric chihuahua, so I think they obviously probably fall in love, but Abby Jimenez has nothing ever done me wrong. She's never been anything but 5 stars for me. So I'm expecting that out of this. So there you have it. There's that one. Okay, last roll, unless it's doubles, roll 10. Oh my gosh. Oh, I jinxed myself. Okay, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A feed scroll. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we're at roll 11. Are you kidding me? Okay, so this is a recording of me scrolling through my screen. I know it's not as tech savvy as probably some other booktubers, but this is what I came up with. And the book I settle on is something I actually have out from the library. But what I settled on was So Thirsty by Rachel Harrison. This is actually the same author as Cackle, but I also got this one in from my library at the same time. That glare is horrible. Sorry, guys. But so we'll see. I don't know which one I'll try first. Obviously, if I like her writing and like it, maybe I'll read both. But this one is So Thirsty. It's a vampire novel. We are following Sloane Parker. She is dreading her birthday. She doesn't want another reminder that she's getting a year older. I understand that, Sloane. I understand that. She's kind of feeling indifferent about her life, but her husband surprises her with a birthday weekend getaway with her longtime best friend. Oh, well, how sweet. I like that idea. But this longtime best friend is kind of a troublemaker. And then they rent a cottage, and there's a party, I believe. Yeah, a wild night out with a group of mysterious strangers, only for it to take a horrifying turn that changes Sloane's and Naomi's lives forever. So I think the party is a bunch of vampires. So there's that one. That's for the scroll feed. I just knocked all these books over. Oops. Okay, so the last roll was a 4, and the prompt is Cauldron. And Cauldron is Gather Your Ingredients, a book containing more than one of your favorite tropes. So that should be, maybe take me a minute to find, but that should be exciting. So there you have it. There's my 11 rolls. This one was the Cauldron. And so with the Cauldron, it is, again, it's more than one trope mixed together. So for that book, I'm going to be reading one of my Book of the Month books. This will also help me with the Book of the Month goal for the year that I want to do. And this is She Started It by Sian Gilbert. My sister actually read this and said, or maybe it was her friend, and she had asked me, have you read that? I said, not yet. I own it though. And she said, well, I want to read it. My friend said she loved it. So it's been on my radar the last few weeks. But this one, we have an isolated setting, which is a trope I love. We have a group of messed up female friendships, which I like that. Also, kind of the return home trope. Even though they're not going home, they're going to this island for vacation. But this is a group of friends that hasn't seen each other in a long time, and they're returning back to the group at this island as adults. So there's going to be secrets and lies and twists and turns, and I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of drama in this one. And yeah, it takes place on a remote, isolated, private island. So that sounds amazing. So I am excited to check this author out. Never read her before either. Oh boy. So there you have it. That is 11 books, you guys. I can't believe it. I'm not going to be able to read all these. There's no way. I still have to do my priority spin for the month as well. So, hey, okay, Jen from the future. So I'm going to go ahead and add a clip here of me spinning my priority reads. I know it's not part of the game, but after second thought, making a second video didn't really make any sense because you now know 11 choices this month that I'm going to read. And then also for the Buzzwordathon with Books and Lala, this month is relationships. So I'm sure a few of those will work, but I'm probably going to go with the Abby Jimenez one to cover relationships. So here you go. Here's my spin, and I will add this one to my TBR as well. Okay, so I only have 3 books left for priority spin, so I went in and added the same books like more than once just so it was a little more exciting to spin, but this will be my spin for priority reads for the month of October. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, The New Husband. Yay! Okay, I'm excited. The New Husband by D.J. Palmer. So this is a domestic thriller, as far as I know. It says, what makes Simon Fitch so perfect? The perfect husband, he checks all the boxes. The question is why. So we're following Nina, who her husband goes missing. And in that, like, search to find her husband and all of that, she kind of finds out that he had a double life that he was living. Nina and her husband have a son together, and then Simon is the man, the new husband in this story. He's also grieving the death of his first wife. And so his charm and affections help break through Nina's, shield of that she's formed from being betrayed by her missing husband with that second life he was living. So yeah, domestic thriller. That's all I want to know. I heard good things about this. I have read this author before. And Saving Megan is another one I have by him as well. Actually, Saving Megan is the one I read. And I really enjoyed that too. So that one is a totally different premise, but mystery thriller as well. So here you have it. This is for my priority reads, The New Husband by D.J. Palmer. But this is a lot of books to get us started. I'm excited to check some of these out. I had so much fun rolling. It's addicting to not stop rolling. It's so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have you read any of these? Do any of these like kind of pique an interest with you? Do you like picking up spooky reads for the fall, for Halloween time, for October? Or does it really not change your reading style or what you pick out? So yeah, comment down below. I love talking to you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That helps my channel a lot. And happy reading. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.